In just a few weeks, the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo will kick things off. Thanks to Mrs. Baird, you have a couple of ways to win tickets to see Tim McGraw from a luxury suite and get some other perks as well. I met up with Shane Sumrow to explain the contest details, and some unsuspecting shoppers got a chance to win other concert tickets on the spot. Shane, when we say Mrs. Baird's is Texas-born, Texas-bred, we mean that literally and figuratively.
It really, truly is. You know, Mrs Baird, when she first started the bread company out of her home in Fort Worth in 1908, she had to support her family to make a living back then. You know, she had 8 children, 4 boys, 4 girls. Her husband had gotten ill. And just think about the entrepreneurial spirit that Mrs Baird had back in 1908 to create a bread company, create a business that has turned into what it is today 118 years later.
Yeah, in fact, she has been recognized for that.
That's right. She was just this fall awarded a star on the Trail of Fame out in front of the Fort Worth Stockyards. And that's just, again, a true testament to the Texas legend that Mrs Baird really was.
Now, obviously, she's no longer still with us, but what she left behind was that imprint and footprint of community service. And you all have saddled up with the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. So people who otherwise might not be able to attend some of these shows will get an opportunity to do that.
As always, our annual sweepstakes giveaway. And this year we want to give your viewers, our customers, a chance to see Tim McGraw from inside a luxury suite inside NRG Stadium.
When you say a luxury suite, this is an upper crust event that's happening here.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because not only is it the luxury suite, there's some other things that go along with it that just make it.
We're going to throw a complete package with parking, a carnival pass, food coupons so you can get all your corn dogs and funnel cakes. Also free bread for an entire year for all of our winners. And then one thing you cannot buy anywhere is all of our winners will get a chance to go underneath NRG Stadium that night, and that is championship night of the rodeo. You can see how they put on Rodeo Houston every single night with a VIP tour underneath NRG Stadium. It's going to be a night that you will remember forever.
Yeah, how do people enter that?
Very easy to enter. You can enter right now at khou.com/contest, or just scan the QR code on our displays in our area grocery stores or on our rodeo bread packaging. It's very easy to enter, and again, the more times you enter, the more chances you have to win.
All right. There's another chance to win, and that is for all of our people out there who love to cook or fancy themselves as a fancy little chef. We have a recipe contest.
If you have a penchant for cooking, you have some really cool recipes, and you want to kind of bypass the main sweepstakes and still want that great prize, we want you to send us in your recipe. There's one caveat though. The recipe has to include any Mrs. Baird's product.
But could I use like maybe like some cream corn?
Well, as long as that cream corn is paired with a Mrs. Baird's product, like obviously we have bread, but you can also use buns. You can use maybe some of our sweet goods.
Yeah, okay, speaking of sweet goods, we could use like some chocolate.
Chocolate syrup might go well with maybe some powdered donuts in an original dish. You can't just put, you know, powdered donuts and drizzle syrup on it, but if you can make this into a recipe that our judges will just crave, you can win a pair of sweet tickets to see Tim McGraw.
So you send your recipe in, and then we come down to a finalist list, and you'll appear on Great Day Houston, and our judges will include like famous food writers, great award-winning chefs, and they'll decide who the winner is, and then you'll win that grand prize.
That's right, and if you are one of our 3 finalists, you are guaranteed free Mrs. Baird's bread for an entire year. You know, these judges, they're pretty tough too, because they are legitimate food critics. It's always an annual thing we've done for probably the last 10 years or so, and it's a lot of fun to really see how people can use your product, our product, and create some memorable dishes behind it.
All right, you know what else is always fun that we do every year? We surprise people in the store on the spot with some rodeo tickets, some rodeo concert tickets, but they have to pass a trivia test, if you will, and these trivia questions are pretty hard. They're very hard, but you know, these tickets are very valuable. So let's go talk to some shoppers and see who can pass the trivia test and end up going home with some tickets to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo concert.
Let's go give some things away.
Here comes our first victim.
All right.
I like it.
Excuse me, sir?
Yes, hi, how are you?
Good. Oh my gosh, I was going to ask if you like the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. I think you're already ready.
I'm trying to, you have to get your wardrobe out early. I mean, it's coming up. It's coming up.
All right, how would you like to win some tickets to one of the concerts?
I'd love it.
Oh, okay. You have to answer a trivia question.
Okay.
These are pretty hard.
All right.
Okay. Here it goes. Which of these cities has the largest rodeo? Is it A, Lufkin, Texas? Is it B, Dime Box, Texas? Or is it C, Houston, Texas?
I can't call a friend, right? I got to.
You cannot call. No, there's no help here.
Okay. Houston, Texas.
Ding, 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 ding. Shane, you are correct.
Is population 207? I don't know. That was close.
Yeah, and then Lufkin has population about 40,000. That's about the number of volunteers who volunteer for the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Okay, so you get to choose your tickets. What do you want to see?
I heard Lizzo's coming.
Oh, yes, you heard right.
A pair of Lizzo tickets are yours. Okay. Thanks for helping us out.
This is my lucky day.
Yeah. Thank you. Congratulations. Have fun.
Thank you so much.
All right, now go get your Mrs. Baird's bread in that cart.
Okay,
Yeah.
bye-bye.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, good. What's your name?
Armani.
Armani. Do you like the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo?
I do, I love it.
Yeah. Do you go?
Yes, I do.
Okay. How would you like to go and enjoy a show free, compliments of Mrs. Baird's and KHOU?
I would love that very much.
Got to answer a quick question, though. Very difficult
Yeah,
trivia.
it's a difficult trivia question. How good is your rodeo trivia?
We're about to find out.
Okay, here we go. Here's your question. What animal is most famous for bucking riders at the rodeo? Is it A, a bull, B, a dolphin, or C, a pesky penguin?
I believe it's a bull.
You believe it's a bull? Is she right, Shane?
I think that's the right answer.
Never seen a
Congratulations,
penguin throw
Armani.
You've never seen a penguin throw anyone? Well, you need to experience some more things in life. I've actually seen it happen. No, I haven't. Okay, anyway, congratulations. You are going to go see, who would you like to go see?
I would go see anyone.
Okay, how about Rascal Flats?
Sure, yes, of course.
We got you hooked up. We'll get you a pair of tickets to Rascal Flats. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, thanks for playing. I'll get back to your chocolate dipped strawberries.
Got to have your Valentine's.
Excuse me, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. What's your name?
I'm Tyler.
Tyler. That's such a good Texas name. Do you like the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo?
I do. I'm a fan.
Yeah. How would you like to win some tickets to a show this year?
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Let's do it. Okay, what you have to do is answer this trivia question. And here it is. Now, these trivia questions are quite hard.
Well, we want to make sure that we get it hard enough, but yet make it easy enough that we can guarantee a winner. And you know how that goes?
Yeah. How do you feel about your Houston, Livestock Show and Rodeo trivia?
I feel okay.
Okay. Here you go. Here's your question. Which of these is a real rodeo event? Is it A, mutton busting? Is it B, llama surfing? Or is it C, kangaroo boxing?
Ooh. It's going to be mutton busting, A.
Mutton busting A. Have you seen that mutton busting?
I have, yeah. I should sign my kids up for it.
Oh, yeah, you should. You should. Okay, by the way, if you're going to sign your kids up for the mutton busting Rodeo Houston performance, registration is closed, but parents can register kids at the junction the day of. So you can register kids the day of. All right, which concert would you think you'd like to see?
How about Creed?
Creed. Do we have Creed?
We have a pair of Creed tickets. We'd love for you to come on behalf of Mrs. Baird's. Congratulations.
Hey, appreciate it.
All right, thank you. Congratulations. Have fun.
Pleasure.
All right, now go to checkout.
Yeah.
All right, Shane. Well, that was a lot of hard work.
It was a lot of fun, but yeah, it was a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Well
okay.
done.
I think we deserve a
deserve a
little
break.
Yeah, a little break
treat.
right here. Okay. You know what? Speaking of a little brewski, a little drink, at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, you can go by the Wine Garden and enjoy over 75 of their award-winning wines. All right. As for right now, we're just going to go ahead and belly up to the bar here at Kroger. Did you know they had one? They do.
That's right. Let's go.
All right, it's yeast and beer and all that stuff goes together. Okay, bread. Again, send us your best recipe using your favorite Mrs. Baird's products, and you could win 2 luxury suite tickets to see Tim McGraw at Rodeo Houston. The top 3 finalists will share their dish live in our studio right here on Great Day Houston. To enter, log on to khou.com/contest, and good luck.